Char, Forever Beads, Tsushima, Forever Beads. I think that's so funny, seeing things and it's like, it's so weird because of like Bart, Cart. I seen a video of The Simpsons. It's funny. But it sounded just like what's going on. I ain't got any gas, so I'm like, um, I gotta sit still for a few days. You know what I mean? Oh boy, and there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that, because I've had money, I just ain't been able to put gas in for a reason. Because, see, a lot of my jeans have snaps on the back pocket. And when you sit down on a hard bench or something, that's not good on your debit card. So my debit card looks like it's been ran over by a dump truck and coughed out by a chipper. Don't even try. Hey! Don't try. Pissed down my back. You know what's funny is you could be the nicest person under the sun, and if you get mad at these fuckers, all of a sudden you're evil or what the hell up, you dumbass motherfuckers. Like a little fat kid with your hand hanging in the cookie jar, and you're mad at the world about it. Well, it ain't my fault. But I know that God is on my side, so that's just a win-win, folks. Win-win. A win-win. And my mind just really can't wrap around things, you know what I mean? It's hard to wrap around, you know, for somebody that's went through you know, so for something good to happen is like really a confused state of mind. I mean, because no doubt I believe, but I think because of my attitude, that's where doubt comes in on me. But there's no changing me. I'm not gonna, I don't know how, and I can't. And if God wanted to change me, He would have changed me. He would have made me a different person. But this is the person I am, and I'm not gonna change who I am for a bunch of fucking lying ass sacks of shit. Okay? And why do I call them lying ass sacks of shit? Because that's what a lying ass sack of shit is. A liar is a sack of shit. Sack of fucking hot air. Oh, okay, a bag of farts. Is that better? A bag of fucking farts. Yes. Yeah, everybody should be. As long as you're not hurting no one or out and to do nothing, unkind to people. Be yourself. If the people's doing you wrong, stand the fuck up, man. Stand the fuck up to these people. Because it's wrong. Like I said, I need nothing from them. I don't. But God sent me up here and I'm. So everybody keeps saying, oh, you can't quit now. What do you mean can't quit? I ain't quitting. I ain't quitting. I ain't quitting. These guys have just failed America. Yeah. Yeah, they have. Because, not one phone call have they returned. And like I said, I'm not going to bombard through that shithole fucking town to talk to them. And so they can try to... I don't like them. So, I don't feel the need to fucking sit and talk to them. They just need to fall on their face and beg their maker for forgiveness. Anybody and everybody that ain't right with God. That's all I know. You know what? Everybody thinks I'm sitting here so miserable. They're full of shit. Oh, they're scheming. And there's so many people involved in this big scheme that they got going on. And instead of just saying, okay, let's quit and do the right thing, just do it. Don't be stupid. Quit being, what do you call it? I guess, I just have faith in knowing someday that I will prove I'm not a pushover. I'm not a joke. I deserve justice and I deserve to be heard just like everybody else. I didn't deserve to just sit and be made, it's fine with me. Because like it says, they hated him, the world hated him before they hated me. And it's like, so. I've never mind being hated. But it's kind of a hard pill to swallow that it was my family, it's family, But I still love them. Love them to pieces. But it's, each of us is our own place to get right with God and do the right thing. But I know God knows, like how many people and what all's been done wrong. And, we all have choices, if, to it's crazy. It's crazy. But what's good is the evil is fixing to be wiped the hell out of here. No more evil. I can see why. I can see why they're so resistant. Because I see what it says in the Bible. In the end, it says, the gold is mine. The silver is mine. When I read that, it all made sense, why everybody's so mad, why the big, So that's what it is, people's, thinking, that they're gonna, this is crazy. It's all being greed. It's all being greed. When I read that, that's what it is. The El Resistant, all the charades, all the bullshit, it's because it's like it says, there'll be a time, I mean, it don't matter. Their money, their power, their so-called power will not save them in that day. Will not save them in that day. You know. So like I said from day one, God knows me. God knows who I am. And he's, just send me up here. And he didn't say, go up there and watch your mouth. He said, go give them hell and tell them the truth. Go give them hell and tell them the truth. So, the rest is practically history. About these plans, about the lies being told in America, about what these leaders and what these so-called leaders and shit are doing, and, how many children are missing. They don't, statistics ain't even right anymore. They've lied so long. The news, you can't trust the news. Our country's falling apart. It ain't nothing but a big pack of lies. That's what. Look around at other countries. They're not like this. They're not like this. They're thriving. America is falling apart. It looks like a dump. There's a beautiful country. So that's why I said they don't need to let any of these cocksucker motherfuckers out of this country. They don't need to let a fucking soul out of this country. They do not. Do not. No flights in or out. I would not allow it. Well, maybe in. I wouldn't let the Americans out of here. Mainly the rich. It don't matter where they run. It don't matter where they try to hide. It don't matter. God will find them in the end. So they think they can run or whatever, but that ain't going to work for them either. The only thing that'll get them is, falling on their face and begging God for forgiveness. Telling the public I'm a liar. Telling the people you're a liar, motherfucker. Tell the truth for the first time in your lives, some of you. It absolutely feels good. It does. I never knew how much a lie will weigh on you. A lie will, unless you ignore that, I guess it don't. I don't know. I'm not a lie. Oh, shut up. I don't know who you are, and don't give a fuck, Charles. You're a stalker. You're a stalking bitch. You guys are weird, and I don't care. You handful of morons thinking you were fooling the world are idiots. And it's going to come back on you. Like a motherfucker. But I know one thing. It ain't what you think. I know you ain't talking to me. Are you a Karen? Are you a kid? So I won't say nothing. I'll just ignore that because I think you are, because your name's Roblox. I take it you're a child. You don't need to be on my life. You don't need to be on my life. Hello. Hello. Hello, Moto. Travis. It smells like dog ass and trash can. It does. It stinks in there. But you know what? Come and say something rude like that to my fucking face, I'll jab your eye out. Yeah. I would teach a rude person. I would. I'd catch a charge for that. Motherfucker. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I lay here and wallow in my own crap right now because I don't care. America's really got me on my last nerve, and you know what? Living like a tart little bitch ain't one of the things I'm thriving for right now. Okay? There's a lot of people living like me that have no choice. Trump's gonna be. Trump's gonna be. Maybe we'll get him his plumber's license. My favorite dog breed. Heidi's actually, I've had a Rottweiler and a Blue Heeler. And when I lost my Rottweiler, I didn't think I'd ever get another dog. And I got the Blue Heeler. It was my cousin's dog. And every time I'd go down there, he'd get in the back of my truck and wouldn't get out. So he finally said, take the dog with you. I said, are you serious? But Heidi talks to me and stuff and gets mad and throws little fits and acts more like a fucking person. She does. She throws fits and talks to me. And that's hilarious. Because she goes, are you homeless? Oh. If it was godlike, I'd just go around punching people. Right now. That's awful. That's awful to push a good person to feel like that. You want to fucking deck people in their teeth. There's a couple of little old ladies, they're about my age. Just a sweet. They had a wreck yesterday. It was raining yesterday, so some car hit them. Jacked the side of the car up and ran. Didn't stop. I said, oh man. And I said, just a second, I'll get out and look at it. So I walked over there. It hit pretty hard. They must have a cool ass taxi driver. Is it a cool looking taxi driver? You look so happy. So what happened with the ladies? Oh, they had a wreck yesterday, but they stood here. She said, how God works. Even though they had the wreck, it didn't hurt them, nothing like that. And it's just material shit. They could have lost their lives. Worse could have happened. I don't know, just talking about how good God is, even in circumstances like that. But it's sweet to hear them, and you can tell they meant every word they're saying. They get fired up like me. They get fired up over the circumstances of what America's living like. Yeah. They understand everything I'm saying. God is good. What is that? I'm not even sure what the hell that is. What is that? Agnosticism. You know what? You're getting on my nerves anyways. I don't give a fuck what it is. Vodka. Oh, shut up. That's right, yeah. They can just, like I said, she could just be blocked. How'd your little ape ass get here then? Ma'am, that's live. Ma'am. 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 Thank you. Minecraft, baby. Oh, I just got one of those sickening, like, hunger pains. Ugh. Oh, golly. You're just the sweetest, Heidi. You know that. She's so sweet. Oh. You know, it kills me because I said stuff on here and people, you know, it just blows my mind. It blows my mind. You know, it blows my fucking mind. Blows my fucking mind at the arrogance level of this world. You know? Blows my mind. But we've been living this way for so long, you know, everybody's kind of just caught up in it. But it's like, man, this ain't no way for a fucking world to survive at all. This is insane. You know, letting fucking morons, complete and total stupid fucking idiots, because they said they went to college, run our country into the fucking ground. All they learn how to do is dig and learn how to fucking destroy. They don't know how to fix shit, you know? You know, I don't agree, you know, doctors have learned some amazing things, you know? Good for them. Good for them. They've also lied a lot. They've lied to the people so fucking much. That's what happens when you turn to man instead of God. You know? I don't give a fuck about, you know... God has the power to show everybody the truth, doesn't he? And they won't have a damn thing to say about it. They won't have a damn thing to say about it. Heidi's sleeping now, so it's cool out. I'm gonna lay back down for a little bit. I'll catch you later.